Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's Brothers to Death, hashtag BTD back with yet another powerful live video. I just want to say Shalom, Shalom, peace and blessings, Rahul Bhat, Ashuk Ashe. About to get into a real good one today, guys. Wait for some people to come in. Notification just went out. When you come in the chat, drop some green hearts. About to get into it, man. Don't forget, when you come in, don't forget to like, subscribe. You can comment. Make sure all the comments are positive. In this channel, we don't deal with any negativity. Everything is green light, coming from the heart chakra. About to go in, man. It's a long one. It's a good one. Should be exciting. About to get into it, man. Let this notification get out right quick before I get started. I don't want you guys missing any important information. So we're gonna let this algorithm do its thing right quick. Got my moderator in the building, green hearts in the chat. Start reading here in a little bit. Just want to get these notifications out. You know you can share it too while I'm going live as well. Type stuff. How everybody doing out there, man? Hope all is well. Hope you blessed. Hope you staying warm to the best of your ability. Because where we at is definitely getting cold out here. But we're going to be going into the holy tablets today, guys. We got a very exciting topic to discuss from the holy tablets, man. Shout out to the viewers coming in. I see y'all, appreciate it. We got some real information coming in today, guys, from the holy tablets itself, which came from the cuneiform stones, which was where the Bible came from, and all these other texts, right? So now we got a few viewers watching. We're about to get into it. Pay attention, take notes if you can. If you want to ask any questions, drop them down in the comments. Let's get to it. The Holy Tablets, Chapter 1, The Creation. Tablet 5, The Journey of NIBIRU. 19 times 7 equals 133. Lo. What's going on, Roma? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can understand your language. Lo, the planet Tiamat was a site used for excavating different metals. What's Tiamat? Tiamat is an ancient name for the earth. Alright? So it's basically saying, lo, the planet Earth was a site used for excavating different metals, elements, and minerals such as plutonium, chlorine, chlorophyll, ammonia, gold, platinum, and silver, as well as scanning the ocean floors for other elements that were beneficial to these beings in other planets. In the depths of the oceans of this planet Earth are some of the most valuable resources for human life, such as food, such as kelp, different types of fish, and energy sources such as iodine. In these waters are an abundance of dissolved gases such as nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. Other substances are nitrates, phosphates, which are needed by plants for photosynthesis. Silicon dioxide is necessary in building of skeletal material and some marine organisms. Remaining elements that are essential to marine life include iron, manganese, cobalt, and copper. God bless you. God bless you. Cobalt and copper. Several mineral resources lie on the ocean floor in solution above it, such as salt, magnesium, and bromine. Seawater contains all the dissolved substances necessary for the growth of plant and animal life. Other beings known of these resources, and thus they have made many visits, taking what they have excavated back to their homes, and they continue to make visits to this planet and even live under the seas. Tiamat was also used as a hunting ground and resort. Beings would intergalactically travel from planet Earth to planet, doing what was called planetary shopping. Some of the planets in this galaxy were most frequently visited because life existed there in various forms were. Hold on, guys. Kamu meaning to be wealthy, which is the Pleiades constellation. Like the Bible speaks about the Pleiades and Orion. And when you do the etymology and go into the Greek, the Hebrew, and the Arabic, heavens and Orions, they both translate. When it talks about the heavens, heavens goes back into Orion, right? Shout out to everybody that's watching right now. Right now we're in the Holy Tablets. Tablet 5, we're talking about the journey of NIBIRU. All right? All praises to the Most High. Let's go. Now, beings, okay, so, all right, here we go. Now then you got the Arcturus. The boundless universes are filled with all kinds of life forms. All right, I'm going to show you guys something right here. This is a picture. This is a dramatization of NIBIRU. See at the bottom, the planet-sized shaped ship, NIBIRU. Right? Form all types of origins, and your planet Earth have the most abundant of life sources, which is why all kinds of beings frequently visited. Now let me continue on one of these routes to the planet Earth, the planet craft NIBIRU. NIBIRU is the head of the fleet, of a news fleet. A new Elion Elion El is an ancient name of the Most High God, right? So he's on NIBIRU, right? And the commander is Marduk, right? And these beings that I'm speaking about is the us, when it said, let us create man in our image, so forth and so forth. These are the beings that we're talking about right now. This is what happened, right? So, now we're about to discuss what happened on one of the routes to planet Earth on the craft NIBIRU. NIBIRU meaning planet of the crossing, also called Marduk, was making a routine trip, which was then on an orbit that took 1,024 years, short of an equinox of Earth time, which was a 25,920 year orbit called AMS by the Anunnaki. This craft, being 4 times the size of the planet Tiamat, which is Earth, whose diameter was 15,852 before the splitting, which cut it into two equal halves, and NIBIRU's diameter being 63,408. Right? The ship NIBIRU came in search of other planets that were rich in natural resources and minerals to take back to the planet Risk. In a previous video, I did a video about what happened to the planet Risk and why these Anunnakis had to come to Earth. And their ship was NIBIRU, and it crashed into Earth. That's what we're about to talk about now, right? All right, now, to protect it from the damaging ultraviolet rays, the atmosphere had got depleted by an aerosol bomb by Halal and his people, right? And what would make you understand what ultraviolet rays are? Ultraviolet are relating to the range of invisible radiation, wavelengths from about 4 nanometers onto the border of the X-ray region to about 380 nanometers just beyond the violet in the visible spectrum. We're looking at the word ultra, meaning beyond, from the Latin ultra, from ultra meaning beyond, and the word violet meaning the hue of the short wave end of the visible spectrum, invoked in the human observer by radiant energy with wavelengths of approximately 380 to 420 nanometers. Any of a group of colors, reddish blue in hue, that may vary in lightness and saturation from the Middle English, from Old French violeté, diminutive of violet, from Latin. As for the color red, the hue of the long wave end of the visible spectrum, it has invoked in the human observer by radiant energy with the wavelengths of approximately 630 to 750 nanometers. Any of a group of colors that may vary in lightness and saturation, and whose hue resembles that of the life liquid called blood, one of the additive or light primaries from the Middle English, and also for the color blue, the hue of that portion of the visible spectrum lying between green, which is yellow and blue, and indigo, which is blue and violet, and is invoked in the human observer by the radiant energy of the wavelength of approximately 450 to 490 nanometers of any a group of colors. They may vary in lightness, right? Yeah, we getting into it. This is real deep, y'all. This is important information. And now with the understanding of ultraviolet rays, you must be able to grasp the damage that it was doing in Risk and is doing here on Earth. The danger is the destruction of the ozone. As it happened there, it is also happening here. What is ozone? A blue gaseous allotrope of oxygen, formed naturally from diatomic energy, diatomic oxygen by electric discharge or exposure to ultraviolet radiation. It is an unstable, powerfully bleaching, poisonous, oxidizing agent with a pungent, irritating odor used to deodorize air, purify water, treat industrial waste as a bleach, fresh, pure air. So in order for Riskians to protect their planet, they sought out gold. The gold of this planet is good. The great planet-sized ship NIBIRU came, hold on, gotta blow this up. Came nearer to your solar system, traveling at the speed of light, 186,272 miles per second. Yet it is found to be exactly 186,282.396 miles per second, or 299,000 299,792,458 kilometers per second, right? It came from Ilium, the 19th galaxy, a tri-solar system having 3 suns, also called the Great Galaxy, known as the place on high, called heaven, or even Jannat. On a journey through the stars that took 25,920 years, a year is called a am by the Sumerians, who were taught by the Anunnaki. This great ship NIBIRU, as it was later known, was a mothership. And NIBIRU at that time held 12 smaller cylinder ships called shams that were to be launched out from it. When NIBIRU reached its destination, NIBIRU was equipped with 4 separate atmospheres. Come on, man. Listen. This is the mothership of the Most High, fam. Listen to the magnitude of this, bro. Listen. This great ship NIBIRU is a mothership, and it had 12 smaller cylinder crafts called shams that were to be launched out of it. When NIBIRU reached its destination, NIBIRU was equipped with 4 separate atmospheres. Come on. Which would make you understand what the 4 atmospheres are. Let's go. There are 1 outside of the spheres where there is no air and there is no atmosphere. NIBIRU is able to adjust to that environment. When you come into this dome-like planet where there is oxygen and air, NIBIRU is capable of adjusting to that environment. When you go to the Arctics, you would have to take your crafts into the glaciers. NIBIRU is capable of adjusting to that atmosphere. When you have to take your craft beneath the sea, NIBIRU is capable of adjusting to that atmosphere, right? That is the 4 separate atmospheres that all the crafts titled NIBIRU as part of the NIBIRU fleet is capable of adjusting to. That is, they're capable of adjusting to all atmospheres of changes, such as Earth, Earth, Mu, water, Nefu, air, and Set, fire. The command to activate these is simply Tamu Nefset. Tamu Nefset. NIBIRU and all of its crafts are also equipped with 4 separate magnetic fields, which is a person, a place, an object, or a situation that exerts attraction. 1. NIBIRU is capable of being magnetized or attracted by a magnet, meaning 2. To operate by means of magnetism, such as a magnetic recorder. 3. Relate to the magnetic poles of the earth, such as a magnetic compass bearing. 4. Have an unusual power or ability to attract. A gravity form of magnetism, excuse me, these words, woo, from the whirling vortex of each planet at 30 degrees, and its magnetic attractions creating a magnetic grid. The flow of electricity from an object comes in contact with its pulling or attracting powers, and magnetic attraction by appearance, emotion, or desire. The grand mothership NIBIRU can hold many thousands of crown-shaped ships, but this mission had only 2,880 crown-shaped shams. It also has a fleet of 24 crystal cities with crystal-like domes, giving them the ability to break down light as a prism would and be able to make use of the energy. It has solar panels that are the size of a pin's head or less than that, and can generate millions and millions of megawatts of energy as well. As NIBIRU passed by various suns or stations set up in the galaxy, NIBIRU drew an energy charge from them. NIBIRU was set up for holographic interdimensional transport, That is, it is capable of cloning itself holographically to appear in one and more places at a time, making it virtually impossible to determine which is the holographic projection from the original. NIBIRU is capable of traveling distance from point to point or through space and time interdimensionally. It can go through time, future, or past without interfering with the principle of now or then. It manned over 144,000, pay attention, 144,000 crew members, headed by the 24 elite beings called Yahwehans, 12 Yah agreeable and 12 Way disagreeable, that stood 7 feet tall. However, on this flight, the craft NIBIRU had to pass by the planet EA, which means he whose house is water, and is now called Neptune. As it did many times before, the planet EA Neptune is a twin planet to the planet Anu, Uranus. By twin planet, I mean that Neptune is very similar and in some aspects identical to the planet Uranus. Right? Whew. Take a break for a second. That's a lot of reading, man. How y'all doing out there, family? Reading the Holy Tablets, going into the journey of NIBIRU. The Holy Tablets, Chapter 1, the Creation, Tablet 5. NIBIRU is a mothership. It has different environments. It has 144,000 crew members. It can hold hundreds of thousands of smaller crafts called shams. It can travel at the speed of light. It can travel interdimensionally. It can produce a holographic image and travel from point to point. Yeah, this is advanced science. This is advanced knowledge. This is advanced information. Right? Had to take a break for a second, man. This is a long one today, guys. If y'all watching, talk to me. You got any questions? You can drop some hearts in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You can ask a question. You can say what's up, say what's on your mind, you feel me? Hope everybody blessed out there right now. We just reading the real truth of the Most High, the real truth of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Breaking it down to a science, to the decimal, to the exact point. Right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding, right? And no, I don't have this all figured out. I'm learning as well. But I have been studying and researching this stuff for over about 90% of my life. This is what I've been doing. Study and research. Keep going farther and farther back to our origin, where everything began. The true creation. Not where the Bible started at 6,000 years ago from just a replenishing of the earth. Right? That's where the inception point of the Bible comes from, right? Yes, I still read the Bible. I read the Quran as well. In the Holy Tablet, it states that we're supposed to read these other ancient texts to get the full understanding. Right? Because you got to get it from both sides of the mirror. There's two sides to every coin. There's agreeable, there's disagreeable. 720 degrees and all, right? 360 of the physical, 360 of the spiritual. The circle and the square, right? All right, let's keep going. Where we at? Okay. The planet Uranus practically rotates laying down. So the size, if looked at from the wrong angle, can surely be mistaken. Uranus tilts at the extreme angle of 98 degrees. You could almost say that the planet lies on its side as it travels around the sun. This means that the north and south polar regions of Uranus experience alternate periods of day and shadow hour and summer and winter, each of which is up to 42 Earth years long. Bro, so that means summer is 42 years long. Winter is 42 years long. That's crazy, fam. What is it here? Every 4 months is a new season? That's crazy, fam. Summer is 42 Earth years long. Winter is 42 Earth years long. That's wow. I appreciate the summer. But the wintertime, I don't know. Let's keep going. The temperature of this planet Uranus on the side that is hidden. Y'all people wild. Hey man, it is what it is. As Nibiru came nearer to Neptune, its gravitational pull caused electrical storms on that planet on that Friday afternoon at 1300 hours of Earth time, some 24 billion years ago of Earth time, and caused Nibiru to go slightly off its orbit. This craft Nibiru passed by Neptune and Uranus, came from behind the planet Neptune, and it caused the appearance of a bulge. And that bulge pulled on Nibiru's orbit and caused the great ship Nibiru to begin to wallop in its orbit. I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you all a diagram of everything that it's explaining right now, right? This happened because the planet Uranus was not originally seen in the solar system. When Nibiru made its first visits, Uranus moving from behind Neptune caused Nibiru to veer off its own original path in order not to hit Uranus, and made it collide into another planet then called Meldak, also called Vulcan. Alright, this is Nibiru veering off his orbit. This is what happened. All right. All right, this is kind of what happened with the bulge. This is Neptune bulging and walloping on a new path, right? There's Neptune at the top, Nibiru at the bottom, right? All right, this is Nibiru veering outside of Meldak. Right? Now, the original name of the planet Vulcan is Meldak. Meldak was between Mars and Jupiter. Meldak was 27,500 miles in diameter. Meldak had a proportion of billions living under the seas in the sub-cities of Karna, which was occupied by the Meldakans, and Verdure, which was occupied by the Troglodytes. I got a picture of those guys as well too. Meldak also had 2 moons. This is the planet Troglodytes of the Troglodytes. The Troglodytes' average height is 3.5 to 4.5 feet, and their hands are extremely large. These were the people. However, the rulers, the Meldakians, were very large in size, from 7 to 9 feet in height. Scales of multiple colors, in which they shed like all other reptilians. They lay eggs for reproduction, right? Let's see where we at. The troglodytes live totally underwater. Because they live underwater, if the planet sped up, it would affect them, because gravity is different underwater, meaning gravity is the force that the earth exerts on an object. The force of gravity is relatively constant all over the surface of the Earth, except in a few places, like the equator, and very slightly at different altitudes. Many people think, from an instant, if a steel ball was dropped from a building in a cotton ball, that the steel ball would fall a lot faster when the cotton ball only lags slightly behind. So the force was still constant. Water is denser than air, so objects move slower through the water than air. Right? Shout out everybody that's in the building, man. This BTD Brothers Death in the building. Reading the holy tablets, man. Getting out this real information. Go check out the music, man. We got music videos. We got merchandise. We got memberships. You can send us super thanks. We got music on all social media platforms. We do food reviews. We do vlogs. And also we do knowledge lives like you guys are watching right now. You feel me? So we appreciate y'all, man. We just trying to teach you guys something new, open up your eyes, give you a new perspective on life, the spiritual world, what comes after. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing, man. And this stuff comes from years and years, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years ago, millions and trillions of years ago. All this ancient information that was compiled into these ancient tablets that were written in cuneiform, which is one of the first written languages known to man, right? So we're talking about the journey of NIBIRU. Why, what happened, and everything, right? Right now we're talking about the troglodytes, because they were on the planet Meldak, Vulcan, when NIBIRU crashed into these beings' planet, right? All right, let's go. Telepathic communication was forbidden to prevent interference by other telepathic disagreeable beings. This is because the Meldakians were not part of the Interplanetary Confederation. Their star fleet of warriors, a group of reptilians who bore the symbol of the reptile, who called themselves Ninga, meaning warrior, launched an attack. Thinking that the planet Meldak had been attacked, 4 fighter ships of Ninga fleet launched out and it went off its orbit into the universe, attacked with the intentions of destroying NIBIRU. These 4 ships equipped. Okay, these are the troglodyte beings right here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? These are the beings right here. That we discussing, right? So these beings sent out 4 fighter ships to attack NIBIRU because they thought NIBIRU attacked, right? They had explosives created of plutonium, right? Managed to escape Meldak as NIBIRU passed by and followed in NIBIRU's path. NIBIRU put up its 4 magnetic force fields, which were created by Anu and given to Marduk and destabilized the 4 attacking ships. NIBIRU created the magnetic cube called the Kaaba. These 4 great ships, called the Ninga fleet, moved on as 4 powerful winds that were trapped by NIBIRU's force field and unable to break loose. Meldak is now referred to as the Lost Planet. The 4 fighter ships of the Ninga fleet are called the North Wind, South Wind, East Wind, and West Wind. These 4 fighter ships that originally surrounded NIBIRU and appeared to launch an attack were now trapped. The great ship NIBIRU activated its 4 magnetic fields, incapacitating these ships. All of their controls and equipment ceased to function. A force field was put up, and they were trapped in the environment of NIBIRU. Its new wobbling satellites were caught in NIBIRU's gravitational pull and began to circle, making 4 whirlwinds. NIBIRU immediately launched 2 ships to return to Ilion to inform the elders of the incident. in case of the need for assistance. NIBIRU proceeded to move counterclockwise from the planets in the solar system. NIBIRU pulled in towards Anshar, which means foremost of the heavens, now called Saturn, and its force field kissed off the planet and off its own orbit, and 3 satellites were added to NIBIRU's force field, called Evil Wind, Whirlwind, the Matchless Wind. The orbit that NIBIRU was originally on was a 25,920-year orbit called AMS. It shifted into a new orbit of 3,600 years called a Shar. Its orbit was caught in this solar system, always making a return. The NIBIRU pounced off the planet Titan, which now surrounds Saturn, and sped up its motion, creating the Saturn rings referred to as the necklace of Saturn. At this point, Pluto was released from its central orbit around the Sun and was pulled away in the direction of Mars and Venus. The path of NIBIRU was now bent even more towards the center of the solar system, directly towards Tiamat, Earth, which means Maiden of Life, now called Earth. As it moved into your solar system, NIBIRU caused problems amongst other planets in the solar system by pulling their moons. NIBIRU making one complete spin through the winds off into space. The approach of NIBIRU began to disturb Tiamat, and this alarmed the beings of Tiamat that something was entering the atmosphere, causing volcanic eruptions, storms, hurricanes, and floods. Tiamat was forced to launch 11 ships heading directly for this bright gleaming, or what appeared to be a planet entering its airspace. Alright, here go a diagram of the 4 winds that was just discussed. That's the 4 winds. Right? So y'all guys can see me a little bit better, man. Shalom, shalom, grand risings, peace and blessings to all y'all watching this live, man. We talking about the journey of NIBIRU, right? Yeah, I know I'm on my Tarzan right now. You know what I'm saying? Show your boys some love. Don't be mean in the comments, man. I'm doing this for y'all and I'm doing this for myself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. Now, so I just showed you guys the 4 crafts, the 4 winds. Now this is NIBIRU moving counterclockwise. It goes from the sun all the way to Neptune. Right? Alright, this is the north wind shattering the planet Earth into 2 parts. Right? This star fleet of 11 ships from Tiamat was led by King Gu, the great emissary, which was once ruled by the Maldakian deity Luna, right? The great ship NIBIRU had 7 warships occupying her, and they were launched at the 11 ships that were launched from Tiamat. Kingu was the name of the head defense force of Tiamat, and it later became the name of the imperfect planet, now called a moon, many one of many moons, which is originally a planet, the companion planet of Tiamat before the crash of the satellites of NIBIRU. The 11 ships which were launched from Tiamat at Nibiru were immediately detected by the force field of Nibiru and eliminated. One of the 4 satellites that came with Nibiru from Meldak, called the North Wind, was aligned directly for Tiamat. What's my profession? I am the CEO and rapper of my rap group Brothers to Death. Also, we do YouTube. And also, I'm the owner of a LLC company. If that answers your question. Yeah, check out our music. We're on all streaming. We're on all streaming platforms. We're on social media as well. You can check out our music right here on YouTube. We have music videos. We have freestyles. We have official audio. We have a release category where all our songs that are on streaming platforms on YouTube. We're on YouTube Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Yeah. Also, we do other vlogs too. We do food reviews, day in the life vlogs. We got interviews on there. We do a little bit of everything. And then also we do these lives here is where we discuss hidden knowledge and esoteric information dealing with the Bible, ancient stones, tablets, and things of that nature. I would, but we have a Pacific Live that we do that for. I got my family, they over here on the other side of this room that sleep, so I don't want to wake them up. What's your name? All right, so subscribe, and we're going to actually do a actual live of us freestyling, us actually recording a song right in the process. This live right here is more specifically for the information. But we definitely got you. We definitely got you. How everybody doing out there, man? Hope everybody having a grand rising. We gotta this live is for the information, you feel me? We're gonna do a Pacific Live where we just freestyle and no beat. If that's what you specifically want, we'll do that request just for you. But right now I'm actually reading, see. I'm actually reading some stuff right now. I'm in the middle of that right now. But we got you, for sure, for sure. We're not gonna let you down. Just make sure you subscribe. And we're gonna do it live. We're gonna record a live song. Record a song live. And then we're going to do a freestyle session for you guys. If that's what you want, that's what you shall get. Yeah, man, go check us out. Thank you, thank you. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. Um, we just dropped 2 new songs called Sadness, and then we did an R&B song, Behind You. We got our 2 newest music videos. It's Gotta Win All In, 360 Degrees. One of our getting excited. One of our biggest music videos that we've done is called Go Mode. That's on our channel as well. Thank you. Greatly appreciated, man. It's been a long time coming for us with this YouTube journey. Through all the ups and downs, we appreciate it. We don't call y'all fans, we call y'all family. This channel, we gonna grow together. The more y'all support us, the more we can support y'all with cash giveaways, free merch, meet and greets, all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have no problem collabing, brother. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. How would we connect? Um, Shoot me. Give me your email in the chat. Type your email in the chat. Or you can follow me on social media. What social media platforms you use. Or you can drop me your email and we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to do a feature? Be down. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know. Check out our music. You want to work? We'll do it. You know what I'm saying? We can get this money together. That's what it's all about. But right now, like I said, we're discussing the journey of NIBIRU, right? From the Holy Tablets. Chapter 1, the creation. Tablet 5, right? We discussed a few things, a few topics. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped to talk to my brother for a second. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Give yourself a pat on the back. You still here. You blessed to see another day. Grand rising to you. I hope you have a blessed day, man. You know what I'm saying? Whew, been sitting down too long, man. All right, let's see. Take your name. Is that your name on social media? So I can find you? Or you can look us up, Brothers to Death. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, well, X, as they call it. Brothers to Death. You feel me? We're working on a new album right now, man, too. Music Revelations, Hood Files 2. It's gonna have about 22 tracks on it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's very good. Something good. Yeah, man, we can work, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what you got. Like I said, we need to connect outside of YouTube so we can, you know what I mean, work everything out. But I'm definitely down to collab, bro. For sure. You a student? What you taking up? What grade you in? Are you in college? I don't know why I can't comment on this thing. You think I did, like respond with you guys too in the comments, but I guess because I'm talking and stuff. Right. I'm gonna get back to this reading though. Now, the impact of the north wind. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Like I said, we family, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what this channel is all about. Love you too. Love you too, bro. Now, the impact of the north wind caused Tiamat to split into two parts because of the high explosives that the ship contained called plutonium. Right? Now this is ancient history. You see what I'm saying? The earth was a lot bigger and a lot different a long time ago. Right? Different atmosphere, different environment, different wildlife. Everything was different. Right? All right, let's see. I'm in the U.S. USA. Where you at? This is the kind of a diagram of what happened, how it smashed into the earth. Right? That's the upper half. Hold on. All right. VA, East Coast. Now, I see what. Okay. And stay in touch with me, man. Stay in touch. All right, now. So this now we're going to talk about after the crash and the things hit the Earth, right? Now this newly formed planet called Key New Earth was trapped in its orbit, where no planet had been orbiting before, protected by forces. I cook a little bit, you know what I'm saying? All right. By the guidance of these ships, while she healed herself. This 600-mile diameter sun, called Apsu, traveled through the Great Hole, called the Abyss, for a distance of 3,963 miles to the center of the half of the planet Tiamat, which the west wind bore a hole through, called Ki, now called Earth from the word Eridu. So it was indeed one of the satellites of NIBIRU that crashed into Tiamat, not NIBIRU itself. The vortex troglodyte that manned this ship that crashed survived and thrived in the seas of this new planet called Ki, Gaia, or even G, once called Tiamat, which much later became known as Earth, starting the restoration or reconstruction of life on Earth, including evolutionary processes of plant and animal life. Now the last of the winds, the south wind, crashed into Ki. It created the Grand Canyon. Boom, you see? This is how the Grand Canyon got here. The Grand Canyon got here because of the south wind. I'm about to read it right now. Right? Now the last of the winds, the south wind, crashed into Earth and created the Grand Canyon and gave birth to another small planet in its own orbit and rotation around the newly formed planet Earth, which became the moon that you see today, called Sheshki, meaning celestial deity who protects Earth, and called King Gu, which had become chief among them, ruled by Luna. Boom. You see? That's how the Grand Canyon got here. That's how the moon got here. Right? You see? There's a lot going on that we don't know about, family. But I've been on here for almost an hour. I'm about to get off of here right quick. All right. I might come back later with another powerful video. We're about to be back recording soon to finish up this album. Probably gonna drop some songs in the meantime here soon. Some freestyles, some audio for you guys. We're still gonna do that live recording. Once again, this is Brothers to Death, hashtag BTD. I'm the rapper and CEO of the group Lil Murder. Like, subscribe, comment, check out our music, check out our vlogs, check out our merch, check out our live feeds. And also don't forget you can purchase a membership and join our family, join the family more personally, right? Each membership is a little higher, but you get more closer and closer to us, all right? We love y'all. Peace and blessings. Grand risings. Brothers to Death. Yup.